What's up, guys? So today I'm going to do something a little bit different than what I normally do. This is not a reaction. This is something called sci-fi, psychology and philosophy. It's something that I've kind of somewhat done before, except the video wasn't very good. It was the psychology of Anakin. And I'm going to remake that one too, and I thought I would remake this one. The one that I'll let you watch my older videos, see how bad it was. Anyway, today we are going to talk about Arcann's, the relationship between Arcann's dad and his brother. We're going to talk about the attachment style that he is. We are not necessarily going to get into why he fell and stuff like that, or what made him do that. We are just going to simply talk about the attachment style and the relationship. Let's get it on.
A man can have anything if he's willing to sacrifice. With your birth comes a solemn vow. You will have nothing. Your privilege is the dirt.
Now, something to note. I forgot to pause the video then, but when he was at the two cribs, when he was looking at the two cribs, there's something interesting. I've heard that the genesis of addiction can start as early as the crib. It's quite fascinating and an amazing theory, especially in psychology. So just a fun theory there for you that didn't really have to pertain to the video.
In the darkness, only ambition will guide you.
So a couple things before it gets too freaking dark. Obviously, Arcann's attachment figure is his father. Okay, his attachment style is the anxious ambivalent, and an anxious ambivalent is someone who feels negative about themselves and positive about other people. They need validation from other people, and to get validation, they think they have to do certain things to get that validation. And basically, it's just love, that Arcann wants from his father, and he thinks he's not loved, and to get that love, Arcann's gonna have to obviously do something just really good and be the best or whatever, that kind of thing, which is why he looks at his father the way he does every single time, because he thinks his father is just not very proud of him whatsoever. And so that is something important to understand. The other thing is Arcann's brother is a comfort figure, not necessarily an attachment figure, because he knows his brother loves him anyway, and accepts him and stuff like that, and will always be there. And so it's kind of interesting to see that Arcann, no matter what, won't is not one of those people to be like, okay, well, you accept me, that's good enough. It's not like, it's kind of weird. Second thing to note, kind of off topic, very important. Comfort figure is my term. It's not an official term in the psychology. It's not an official term in psychology, so that's kind of important. And what I mean by the comfort term, I'm not exactly sure how to explain this too well. Hopefully I did earlier, but what I mean is when I was talking about Arcann not accepting his brother as validation, and that he wants his father's validation. It's just kind of when a girl comes up to you, and she's talking to you and stuff like that, and you don't really care about her attention, but you want this other certain girl's attention. That's kind of how it is with Arcann, his father, and his brother. His brother's giving him attention that he should need, But he doesn't want his brother's attention. He wants his father's attention. And so that's kind of what I mean and what it is.
The oaths you swear, the promises you make, they are yours alone. Your freedom will be the wars you wage. Your birthright, the losses you suffer. Your entitlement, the pain you endure. And when darkness finds you, you will face it alone.
Another thing to note before we finish this video is that it's amazing that the boy in black, I don't know his name, the boy in black is pretty seems pretty mellow about everything. He seems very secure in himself, either that or he understands how his father operates. He really doesn't need, it seems like he doesn't need validation, or he knows that he's getting it from his father via another way. I just thought that was interesting to see. I kind of studied him. I've watched this video a few times. It's freaking amazing. Like I said, I did another video on it. So anyway, let's finish. That's it.
Come with me, son.
All right, that is it. That is like one of my favorite trailers. I haven't found a better one. I did find something like it a little bit, but it doesn't have that that the narrator, whatever you would call him. My mind went blank, but anyway, it's with the wife and her daughter, and it's just freaking gorgeous. I freaking love that. So yeah, I went through every single point that I have, so we are finished. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for watching the Psychology of Sacrifice. Sacrifice is one of my favorite Star Wars The Old Republic trailers. What I'm about to do now is ask you guys a philosophical question, even though I talked about psychology. So, any thoughts on this? Have you guys had any thoughts about freedom and preordained? Do we have true free will, or do we have an illusion of free will? And meaning, are things preordained? Express yourself below in the comment section. You guys have a wonderful day.